Andy, Woking at home tomorrow, back to home comforts. How much are you looking forward to this challenge?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge, we know that, but really looking forward to the game, especially after the back of the two performances against Chesterfield. Were fantastic at home, really aggressive. Thought away the game plan was fantastic for 60 minutes. Just they can do that to anyone. It was just a mad 6 minutes from us, and obviously their momentum just kept going, and that killed us a little bit. Still think we should have got something from the game, even so. There was a penalty on Jack Stephens in the dying minutes as well. But all in all, really delighted with the last two performances. But back to work now. Our home form, we need to get better with our home form. Now to the end of the season, if we want to still be right up there come the end of the season, our home form has to get better. We had positive steps against Chesterfield, so hopefully we can carry that on tomorrow.
Obviously, it's Michael Doyle coming into the door at Woking, replacing Darren Sarll, and obviously we're a team that are down there, but they've still got good players that can hurt us and cause a threat. How will we look to deal with their star players?
Yeah, well, they're a very good team. Obviously, I know Doyle really well. Played with him at Coventry City. PD, good mates with him as well. Top guy, really good coach. You can see him on the sideline already. Really aggressive. They are really aggressive. They were last year as well under Darren Sarll as well. So they're kind of getting back to what they have been. Got some really good players. They've had a lot of injuries this year. To be fair to them, that's one of the reasons why they're down there. But we know, they've got majority back now. They're a decent team. 2 really good games against Aldershot. So we know what we're going to come up against. But we've got to put the onus back on them. We've had two fantastic performances against a top team. We have to carry on that. How we've been in those 2 games, and hopefully improve our home form and get at it tomorrow.
And looking away from the first team, we'll talk about some of the lone players. Obviously, Connor Hall in action against Banbury United, scoring a hat-trick on his debut for Brackley. I don't think the Banbury fans will be too happy with you. But then, obviously, a lot of the YPP lads out on loan, the Elite Academy graduates, doing well, getting some more experience in senior football. How's their progress coming along? Yeah,
brilliant, because you can tell when they're playing games and they're enjoying it on loan when they come back in training with us. Connor had a bit of a tough loan spell recently. I think he loves the National League North. One game. I apologise to the Banbury fans on that one. He's gone there and scored a hat-trick. Hopefully that can push him on now. He needs that. He's a goal scorer, but he needs to play games week in, week out. Max is doing really well when he's out. Obviously we've got Moggs and Kean out as well. Joel's done fantastically well as well. And we've got the FA Trophy to look forward to, where we hopefully see a lot of them next week in and around the squad. We want to progress in that competition, as well as giving the Elite Academy lads opportunities, which they deserve, because they've been fantastic in and around it. They've been doing really well, showing in training, and hopefully we can see a lot more of them next week.
And just touching on the injury front, I see a couple of faces returning to training today. Obviously, Jay Ben back. How big will it be for him, his return, and then as well as that, all the other players coming back into the frame?
Yeah, it's brilliant. We've virtually, touched wood, we've got nearly everyone back. Jay Ben's come back, trained the last 2 days fantastically well. Newts has been training today as well, which is great. We've struggled in sort of wing back areas recently in terms of, Bence has done unbelievably well, especially against Coldclough, one of probably the best players or best wingers in the league. He was outstanding the last couple of games. He's done really, really well. Jay Ben's back now to provide competition for that, same as Newts as well. Labs isn't that far away either. He's probably the only one who's still got a bit of an injury. Hopefully he'll be back in the next couple of weeks, and touch wood, we can keep a fit squad. Sarbs is getting back to full fitness now. The timing of the games and what we've got in January, we need a big squad for it. Delighted they're back, and hopefully we can continue that tomorrow into next week, and then we've got a couple of good away games coming up, and we're fit and ready to go.
Wingy, thank you for your time.